Well, a very exciting moment because the best autobiography has been awarded and it's gone to Gareth Thomas for Proud, and he's here with his co-author Mike Calvin as well. Gents, congratulations. You've been here before. It's the third time I've spoken to you because I spoke to you on the way in tonight and then you popped into the green room to have a chat earlier. And the award is yours. Has it sunk in?
It won't sink in because, you know, the book is still kind of doing its thing. People are still being inspired by it, people are still enjoying it, and that's ultimately, I think, you know, the greatest reward that we get from the book. But like I said at the very start of the night, to me, the reason I did this is because I felt part of a team, and this is kind of one of them moments where you celebrate with everybody else because it was a team effort. You know, Mike locked himself away, worked extremely hard. And I think everybody is as proud as the book, just because, you know, it's my life and my story. It doesn't mean nobody else worked hard to make sure that it's a great product with a great story and a very inspiring story. So to win it is just reward, I think, for all the hard work that everybody's done. And you know, it sounds real cheesy, but proud sums up so much about, you know.
Did you choose the title? Was it between you? Was it an obvious title for you?
We did. There were two titles. We thought of Pride, but Proud actually has got so much resonance in so many different areas of Gareth's life and all our lives. You're proud of what you achieve as a rugby player. You're proud of what you achieve as a man. And I think one of the phrases that really struck home to me that Gareth uses is that you are defined not by your sexuality, but you're defined by your ability. And I think that's a really important message that people can maybe promulgate because of this book.
When you began the project, Mike, did you have an inkling that this could be quite a special journey that you were embarking on with Gareth?
Yes. Yeah, it was. We had a sort of speed dating session, didn't we?
Speed dating?
Yeah. We had like a sort of a couple of hours together. Yeah. But it was with something like this, because you go so deep into someone's psyche. You know, we were strangers. And essentially, I do work across the board, but I'm not really a rugby guy. You know, I'm an English guy. But what Gareth told me about the pride of being Welsh, and it gave me a perspective about sport that I've never heard before. In terms of, we went to a place called the Devil's Peak, where we looked out over. It was the top of the valley, overlooking the two valleys, and when you're there, you look out onto a landscape which has been there since time immemorial. And as Gareth says, when you're representing Wales as a rugby captain, you went there before every game, you're representing every blade of grass, you're representing every droplet of water in the waterfalls. You're looking out at a landscape where your forefathers worked beneath that landscape. And that gave me a fantastic insight into the motivation to be a captain of a country, a real truth of what that is.
I think people are rushing out to buy it now after just hearing some snippets of sort of what's gone into it, really. And Gareth, what next for you now after working on this project?
Well, to be honest with you, my interest, I have varied interests, but the one thing I do, which is kind of a definition of me again, because this is the definition of me, is I work in schools. I spend a lot of my time in schools, working with children, trying to get children to understand that, you know, if we were all the same, then we'd all be pretty boring, and to accept differences. And hopefully my next project is I'd like to, you know, not write the book of this stature, but work within my knowledge of schools and helping children to understand and to be able to deal with differences in some kind of literature form where I could write potentially children's books. So on a book theme, because we're on a book night, that's probably you know, my next venture, as well as 1,000,001 other things that I end up doing as well.
Well, congratulations tonight. It's been fabulous speaking to you for a third time this evening. Congratulations, Gareth.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And Mike as well. Very well done indeed. Very well done.